What's good, everybody? This is Listen Doctor Radio, and I am your host, Listen Doctor. If you can hear me on the radio, thumbs up. If you can't, thumbs down. Let's go ahead and play the theme song, and we're gonna get to the show.
Be anything you want. Uh, Just keep going, going. Uh, uh, now don't stop here, nigga. Yeah. Back when I was young, I had dreams of getting richer. Then my homie Breeze set me down, schooled me to the picture.
Check
I
it
was
out.
with some wild niggas, put me on the game.
Yeah.
Told me if you tryna make your move, you gotta know your lane.
Yeah.
Homie, all you got your name, and your words will never break it. For
Yeah.
this life, you pay a price, you get a chance, you gotta take it. Cause most niggas never make it. They stranded where I'm from, ain't no conversation. All they understand is get a gun. I was riding in my Bonneville, hoping I could make it out. Selling peas and smoking weed, avoiding police right up the street. Way back in the day before I had all of this paper, before I had all of these diamonds, before I had all of these haters. I remember when I seen it and to me it was stunning. I remember when I bought it, I ain't needed or nothing. Always in a different state, so now they label me a goner. I ain't come up out of nowhere, I'm from straight up off the corner. Everywhere we go, they probably know my name cause I've been here. Everywhere we go, they said how much I spend when I'm in there. And I'm throwing up my money for the ones who never made it. Saying fuck the ones who hate it. Rolling up and celebrate, now let's get medicated. Man,
Let's get educated. Let's get educated. Nigga, I'm hella faded. Let's get educated. Let's get educated. Let's get educated.
man, I'm hella
Yeah.
faded. I'm hella faded.
What's happening, everybody? This is the Listen Doctor Radio, and I am your host, the Listen Doctor. For the people who just joining me, I'm trying something new tonight. I'm trying the Blog Talk Radio app on my phone. I'm getting connected to different people, different ways. If you want to call in, you can call in right now. Call in on the phones at my number 504-289-5057, or you can call in at the blog app number, and I put that out there on Facebook for y'all a couple of minutes ago. So I am live right now on air. I am live on YouTube. I'm live on Facebook, and I'm live on Blog Talk Radio. Tonight I was supposed to have a guest to come on, but the guest couldn't come on due to the time frame. I got off a little bit late tonight, and the person who was supposed to come on couldn't come on. So I apologize for that, but we're gonna have a good show anyway. Tonight's show, I know you've seen a thing I put up there is black on black violence, and I want to go into how I feel about this. I'm still gonna take texts. I'm still gonna take emails and different stuff like that, and questions and answers. I'm gonna answer a couple of things for y'all tonight. I want to go ahead right quick before I start my show and show y'all my wife's product. She has been making some soaps for the last couple of days, and she's really doing a good job on it. So I'm gonna go show y'all some of her soaps and tell y'all where you can find them at, and tell y'all where y'all can contact her. I forgot a lot of the names on them, but these is tie-dye. It's a tie-dye soap. It smells really good. It smells really excellent. And this is one of her soaps. This one is another one. It's a very good popular one that she made. It smells really good, man. This one, pretty good soap that she made. Here's another one. Smells awesome. Another tie dye. They have different ingredients in it. Um, Here's another one. It smells really good. Uh, and here's another one right here. She has different ingredients in it. She has mango, berry. She has almond oil. She has chocolate mango. Different flavors, different kinds. She will be doing cool water. She will be doing cool water for men and women. Different things. If you wanna a special request that you want her to do, just go ahead and add it to her page, or go on Facebook.com and check her out on her page. And if you want something, let her know what you want in advance so she can order it, so she can do it. Like I said, man, that's my wife's business. And let me see if I have cards on hand so I can show you. 1 second. This is one of her cards, one of her business cards. You can check them out. Blessed Hands Soap. And you can check her out. Her email address and everything is on the card. Try to get it close as possible so you can see it. Email address, phone number, where you can contact her at, and different things. So you can check her out if you want some soap. Tonight's episode is about black on black violence, and it's because a lot of things is happening around the world. Just in my city alone, in New Orleans, Louisiana, we had 8 shootings today in the span of 2 hours. In those 2 hours, 8 people, really 9 people were shot at 8 different times. 9 people were shot, and out of those 9 people, 4 did not survive. And it's pissing me off, quite frankly. I came home from work just to hear some bad news about my city once again. Hold on 1 second. Came home to hear some bad news about some shit that happened in my city, and I'm really pissed off about it. I really want to ask all my viewers who listen, who watching, who check me out every day. Start, if you live in a city of New Orleans, really, if you live in any city, any urban black city, any city period, start calling out stupidity. Start calling out bullshit. Start calling out people that ain't doing nothing in your community. They need to get the fuck. Start calling these people out on what they doing. Stand up for your city. Stand up for your rights. It's sad people, a 2-year-old child was shot in the leg today because he was sitting on the porch with his grandpa. And people started firing at him. 2 dudes started firing at him because they had an altercation. I don't give a fuck what the problem was, you know. I don't care what the problem was. I don't care. He stepped on your shoe, he called you a bitch, whatever. I don't give a fuck what the problem is. You shooting in a way of a kid. He's a grown ass man. This child didn't ask to come here. This child didn't know what the fuck was going on. But we don't care as black folks. We don't care. We rather get him right now. Fuck whoever out there. You can't even sit on your own porch these days without people trying to shoot at you or do certain shit or shoot somebody who they looking for. And all that's gonna do is it's gonna be a revolving door. Once you kill that person, then they people gonna come after you. Then if you bout your life like you say you is, you bout that life, then you gonna want to go after they people. Then they people gonna go after you. Then your people go after them. It's not gonna never end. It's not gonna never end. Both families gonna lose a lot of people over stupid shit that could have been solved respectable way. But we so as black people we want our respect so much from a nigga that we feel like we gotta shoot little kids and shit. And it's pissing me off because my city has been like this forever, man. It haven't really been like back in the 90s and 80s and 70s and shit. I wasn't around, but back then in the 80s, when I was growing up in 90s, it wasn't like that. They had a respect level. I mean, it was still about you getting me, I'm getting you, but it's a respect level. And a lot of these dumbass little kids these days don't have enough respect and enough dignity to say fuck that. I catch you on when I catch you. But these niggas going out shooting little kids and shit for no reason. If you're a black person, you should be appalled. You should be pissed off what's going on in the world. What's going on in Ferguson, what's going on in Lafayette, Baton Rouge, Shreveport, Texas, Miami, Atlanta, New York. We are making each other, Chicago, Philly. We are making ourselves look fucked up as black folks. We're going out here marching. White people kill us, but we don't go out here and marching when we kill each other. And everybody keeps saying it, but it's not the right people saying it. I want to hear that shit from Jay-Z. I want to hear that shit from Lil Wayne. I want to hear that shit from different rappers. T.I. who talk that gun shit. Gucci Mane. Jeezy. I want to hear that shit from them. So I'm going to go ahead and go open up the text right quick because I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of tired. I got off a little bit late, so let's go to Rocking With Me on Facebook. Let's go to Tiny says, real talk, man, I'm in New Orleans and I seen that shit on the news tonight. It made me cry because I just lost my 2-year-old child battling with him with lung cancer. He had cancer. Bone cancer. He had bone cancer and he passed away. And when I seen about this child being shot, it just reminded me of my 2-year-old child. A 1-year-old child, he would be 2 tomorrow. Happy birthday to you and rest in peace to your son. It pissed me off to see this story because we are making each other look stupid in the eyes of white people and the eyes of all people, really. We don't even trust each other around each other. Why would we go out here and act a plum fool for people who really don't want us in their neighborhoods? This is why the white community keep us from good shit. You won't see this in the Eastover. You don't see this in these nice white neighborhoods. A lot of people don't realize we have a lot of football players who stay out here. A lot of former and recent football players who still stay out here, actors who stay out here, movie stars who stay out here. You don't hear about their neighborhoods being fucked up because they don't have blacks in them. Not black like we want. They don't have niggers in their community. So we need to start taking back our communities as people. And stand up and stop being afraid. Because when you stop being afraid, criminals are going to stop doing what they're doing. I respect you on that, man. I want to call a challenge for anybody in New Orleans. If you see some crime or some shit that's about to take place, say about it, man. Say something about it and stand up. Let's stop being punked up and not saying we're not going to snitch, because it's not snitching. It's taking your community over. Taking back your community. You know what I'm saying? So part 2 of this show will be continued part 2 of this show. So tune in, man. Sit down and chill, relax. I got a lot more to talk about. start taking back the guy loses his job. I'm over. But everybody have to be